Firefighters are battling several blazes tonight in Southern California. Right now, we know at least 5 people have been killed, tens of thousands forced to evacuate. We're joined now by California's Democratic senior Senator Alex Padilla, who is in his hometown of Los Angeles. Senator, for a variety of reasons, I wanted you to join us today. But first, because you are an LA resident, how are you? How is your family dealing with this fire?
Yeah, I appreciate you asking, Ed. Thankfully, we're okay. We woke up yesterday morning just outside of the evacuation perimeter of the Hearst fire. Wouldn't have been the first time we'd have to evacuate in recent years, unfortunately, but thankfully all family and friends are accounted for. Everybody's safe. But our hearts go out for all the people who have been displaced. More than 100,000 throughout the region, given the number and scale of fires that you've been covering. So a lot of folks that need our prayers, need our help. And the good news is President Biden approved that major disaster declaration yesterday. So it's not just that help is on the way. People can begin to apply for at least the short-term assistance needed. Disasterassistance.gov is a website we'll be promoting quite a bit, as well as my website, padilla.senate.gov. A lot of information, a lot of links.
You are senior senator from California, and this is arguably going to probably define the rest of your term now as you try to get as much federal assistance as you can for California. I hate to ask it this way, but it is a reality here in Washington. Yours is a very blue state, and this is about to become a Republican-controlled town. How concerned are you about getting everything you need from the federal government once the Trump administration begins?
Yeah, no, I appreciate the question. It shouldn't be a political conversation, but we'll have to do what's necessary to protect California and advocate for California. I guess some signs of hope. Number one, as blue as California is, there's still a lot of Republicans that live here as well. So I think a Donald Trump administration would want to think twice about wholeheartedly Xing out California and any assistance. Second, look, we're not the only state with disaster issues that need to be responded to. Wildfires are not confined to California. It's from California to Utah and everywhere in between. And of course, there's other types of disasters throughout the country, whether it's hurricanes in the southeast or tornadoes and floods elsewhere in America. Natural disasters caused by our changing climate is real, impacting red states and blue states combined. So we have to work together to respond to disasters in the short term and look at policy issues to try to mitigate and prevent in the long term.
You're a former LA City Councilman. You at one time actually even served as acting mayor for a few days. So you have really thorough understanding of city operations, how it interacts with LA County. You know that the mayor, Karen Bass, has come in for a lot of criticism in the last several days over her management of this, her whereabouts when it began, and her budget priorities in the lead up to this. How do you assess the mayor's handling of these fires?
Yeah, well, I think I've heard a little bit of the critique, and I know she returned to Los Angeles as quickly as she could. She and I were in touch by phone, but most importantly for the people of Los Angeles and throughout Southern California, they should rest assured that federal, state, and local emergency response personnel, firefighters, and so many others are working very well, very collaboratively. We have too much experience dealing with disasters, whether it's other types of fires, floods, atmospheric rivers, or anything else. Our intergovernmental agencies work well together and have not skipped a beat in responding to these fires. I mean, look at the pre-positioning of assets because we knew of the conditions that we expected this week. Dry conditions, windy conditions, all it takes is a little fire and it can spread quickly, and that's exactly what we've seen. Thankfully, it's been a lot of mutual aid response, not just from other parts of California, central, northern California, but even out of state. I've seen fire trucks from multiple jurisdictions, National Guard on standby, and a major disaster declaration approved by President Biden that we're giving this everything we've got.
Senator Padilla, we're running up against a hard break, as we call it in this business. We'll talk to you again soon about the federal response to this, but we appreciate you taking a few minutes today. Our best of luck to you and your community. as you monitor this in a real way, and then come back here to Washington. We'll talk about it again soon.
Thank you. Thank you very much.